All right, here now with Pajaree, defending champion of the T-Mobile Match Play presented by MGM Rewards. Pajaree, welcome back to Shadow Creek. Just how does it feel to be back as defending champion?
Very excited to be back here. Obviously, it's always nice to be back to where it holds such a special memory and holds a special place in your heart. So I'm very happy to be back.
When you think about your win last year, what are some of the things that stick out and some of the highlights and some of the best things you remember?
There's a lot of great moments last year. It was a very, very good week for me. Obviously, I was able to pull out some really good golf and was able to win a tournament. Was unexpected, a little bit unexpected, but I'm glad I was able to do it well last year.
With a change in format this year, obviously playing a couple of days of stroke play before match play, how does that maybe change some of your strategy as you head into the week?
I mean, the strategy is just I try to go out there and then do my game, try to focus on what I can control out there, and obviously trying to finish top 8 in order to advance to the match play. So looking forward to that.
What have you made of the course so far this year? Do you feel right back at home as you did last year?
I mean, Shadow Creek is one of my favorite stops on tour. So I think the course play a little bit different compared to last year or the previous years. It play a little bit softer, but still, it's always a challenge to be out here playing, and it's always tough out here. So, yeah.
Any questions? Yeah, go ahead.
We don't really get a feel for what the scores are like out here when you play match play. What kind of scores do you think we're going to be seeing in stroke play on such a difficult course?
Total or like days to day, basic?
Day to day, yeah. Are we going to see players under par?
It's always I would say the course is considered one of the most challenging course that we ever played, and that the course play a little bit softer than the previous year. So I think maybe it could be around like 3 to 4 under per day, possible. It just depends on the setup on tomorrow, obviously. But the course play more. It's still a challenge, I wouldn't say. I just think it would be an ideal score to go that low, 4 under or 3, per day.
So when you approach holes here, you're thinking par is a good score? When
Yes.
you're playing stroke play? Yeah.
Every time I go out there, I just, par is good enough.
Okay. And then to switch gears a little, I was wondering if you could comment on the role that Nelly Court has been on lately. What is, as a fellow player, what do you make of her winning so much, so often?
I think we all look up to her a lot. She's one of the best players. I mean, obviously the best player in the world. And it's just cool to see that she keeps winning every week and how she able to perform it, to show out that women's golf is nothing like, it's just amazing to watch.
When you watch her, do you take anything away from watching how she goes about playing a tournament?
Yes, it's always fun to watch, and you are able to learn something from her always, just to see her hit the ball and execute the shots. It's a good learning experience, and as a fellow golfer, I think we can take away a lot from her.
What's like the one main thing you take away from watching her play?
She seems very patient out there and enjoying the game of golf. It's because sometimes we just play a lot of competitive golf that we forget to enjoy, and I think that's one of the most important for all of us to actually realize that, okay, you have to be able to enjoy it so that you can actually play some good golf.
Great, thank you.
Hi, the KPMG Women's PGA Championship is going to be outside of Seattle in a couple of months. I don't think you've probably ever played Sahalee before?
I never.
So I'm guessing, when do you start thinking about it? Will you try to play it early, and how do you prepare for a course that's really difficult that you haven't played before?
I mean, I always approach to every event the same way. it's on the West Coast, so as of now, I don't think I will be able to go out there anytime earlier. But I'm looking forward to get some good practice round and on Monday or Tuesday, and see the course.
Will you talk to some players about, hey, what's it like out there before you go out there or not?
I think I have a couple of friends that play out there, like been there and play there. So I think the conditions is great. So I'm really looking forward to play there and the toughness as well. So I think it will be a fun week.
Have you ever been to Seattle before?
Yes, I actually have a family friend that lives out there in Mercer Island.
Okay.
So it would be nice to maybe get the time to catch up with them.
Yep, very close to us, to
Yeah.
Mercer Island. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then just one last one from me. What's the mindset heading into this week, knowing you are defending champion? Is it any different than how you would prepare for a regular week?
I think just try to be regularly, like just try to approach the week as what I normally do. But it's always great to be back as a defending champion, obviously. Again, like this is one of my favorite stops on tour, not because I won it last year, but the course itself, just every time we come back, the course is always in great conditions. And I just feel like whenever I play out here, every time I look around, every angle I look to, it's always a great like sceneries and giving me such a good, pleasant feeling. So it's nice to be back.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.